Hi guys, today we're going to be doing laing requested by my wife and also some alamang gata from Tagalog region. So here I just want to quickly show you the ingredients we'll be using: some shrimp, some pork, onions, the dried taro leaves, a regular pangisa, onions, garlic, and I put some ginger in there, our sliced pork, and our tiger shrimps. So to start with, I'm going to be not sauteing, just frying our pork in there, make it golden brown. So make sure that your wok is fairly hot, and you just let it, you just fry it until it's golden brown, and then I like to put it to the side because it's already cooked until I can put it later with the rest of the stuff. So yeah, so once it's fairly cooked, I want it to be like golden brown and crispy because I kind of like to eat those things crunchy with our alamang or with our laing. So once it's cooked, I will just kind of put it to the side there until the rest is done. There, it looks really good. It's golden brown. So I'm just gonna put it to the side now, and until I'm ready to put it with the rest of the stuff. So once it's done, guys, by the way, laing is very good when you cook it with a lot of coconut oil. That's how I like it. I like my laing a little bit saucy. I don't like it too dried. I don't like it if it's too they call it too dried. Like what I said, it's I like it saucy with my rice. So once it's done and I put it all up to the side, I'll start sauteing, the regular gisa stuff that we do, right? So it's bawang, this is garlic, saute it, and then I will put my onions in there when it's ready too. So I wait until it's like almost golden brown. The garlic. I like the garlic flavor into the oil. Then I'll put some ginger, saute that again, and once it's a little bit brownish as well, then I will start putting the onions. Okay, so the first what we're doing right now, this is the alamang first. Okay, so I'm gonna saute that until until the onions. You can see the onions. They're sort of transparent. That means it's cooked already. So just continue leaving that in the heat. Not too high heat, maybe a medium heat, just regular sauteing or regular gisa. And then once it's all ready to go, you can just go ahead and use your alamang. So I bought this alamang. I bought this from a oriental store. I did not know it was alamang. So fairly cheap, like $3.50 for that little jar there. So what I do is I clean it up first. I make sure I strain it so it's not too salty. So then I clean it up really good. Pigain nyo, you should, so it's not too salty. And then I put it into my hot wok with the rest of the stuff. So while it's doing that, and I just keep the heat to about medium, so it's not too hot, so you don't burn it. And then I put my crispy pork that I fried earlier. Then I just continue to saute it. It's almost actually done. So this is a dish that we always do in the Philippines. I love this one in our province in Paete. They have this all the time, and it's so good. My aunt cook that all the time. The last time we went there, this is the only thing that we eat. We ask her to cook this, and this is the first thing that we eat, even with the rest of the stuff. We love this thing. This is called alamang. This is really good if you put some calamansi or some lemon in it. It's really good when you eat it. You can just eat that with rice. So this time I'm gonna try cooking this with a little bit of coconut oil. So it may look like binagoongan, but it's really not, because it actually tastes different. So the alamang is not like the bagoong, right? It's different. It's a little bit dry, but I wanna cook this time with the coconut milk. So if you look at it, once it starts boiling, kind of looks like laing, Oh, no, na binagoongan, and kinda it looks also like a Bicol Express a little bit. So like what I said earlier, the pork that I fried earlier and crispy, I put it there, and then I put my little salt and pepper, some ground garlic powder in there to add the taste, and that's it. And you just kind of cook it on medium heat and let it boil. Do not leave it for too long, because it'll start sticking to the pan, and it gets all overcooked and bitter. So keep sauteing it. I use serrano peppers in there, so it's not too hot. I mean, if you want it hot, you can always kind of cut the peppers when you're eating it. So that's it. It's pretty much done. It didn't take that long. I would say this is about a 10-minute cooking. A cooking time for you is about 10 minutes. It's and this is going to be really good because of the gata, and then um, a little bit of saltiness to it. I always add a little bit of brown sugar to kind of give that little bit sweetness into it. So that's it. And here I'm gonna go put it in, and it's ready for serving. Put it on this in this plating here, and then I want to make sure that it is served hot with hot rice. Hope you like it. This is really easy. Wow, that's beautiful. And now we're gonna be cooking our laing. Finally, this was requested by Brenda. Looks like she's having a craving for it. So ingredients: garlic, onions, our tiger shrimps, some our dried taro, and some ginger. And let's get ready to cook it. And finally, now our laing. So I start with our coconut milk. I just want to boil that, and when it's ready, I start putting in all our ingredients. Okay, so we're not going to be putting the taro leaf yet. So we're just going to wait until the coconut milk's boiling, and then when it's a little bit hot, I start putting all our ingredients, which is the onions. And then I put in garlic, lots of garlic, because I like it garlicky. And then I wait for that to boil. Once it starts boiling, very, very, very simple. We just start putting in our taro leaf. So that's the ginger right there. Kind of want to add that gingery taste to our laing. And then our dried taro leaves, which you can buy at a regular Filipino store. So I'm going to be using 2 packets, because I'm going to be using about 3 cans of coconut milk. So the coconut milk it just adds that coconutty taste and that sauciness to your laing. So what they say about cooking laing is you don't stir it, because para hindi siya makate, so it's not itchy when you're eating it. So the thing you do is you just put your coconut milk in there, or the coconut nakakanggata is what they call it. So you just put it there and you cover it. So make sure it's all submerged into that coconut milk, and cover it and just let it boil. So it's very, very easy. You don't really need to stir it all the time. You just let the coconut milk kind of get into the leaves, and let it boil and get into all of them. So what I do is kind of push them down, and then push them down so they're all submerged into the coconut milk, and then I cover it in a very, very not too high, but a medium heat. And then once it's ready and you can see that it's all cooking and boiling, you can start putting in your shrimps. So you can see that. So I'm just going to start dumping the shrimps in there. These are tiger shrimps, by the way. It's nice to use those bigger shrimps. I wish I bought this with the head on, because that would have been a lot better. So you put them all in there until they all turn orange, and then those leftover pork that I fried earlier, I put that in there too, and 2 red peppers, and voila! All you have to do now is just keep it boiling, and then let it simmer and simmer, and it's done. There's your laing. It takes about, say, 10 minutes also to cook it. It's really good too. Hope you enjoyed it. So there's our alamang ginataan, which is really easy to make, and then also our laing. So if you like what you see, please click like and subscribe, or comment below, or if you have any other requests, we're gonna try and cook it at home daddy style. So good day everybody. Thank you for watching.